Excuse me. Man, we back on here with another live. So look, right, this live will be getting uploaded to my YouTube channel either sometime today or sometime tomorrow. Right, I got a YouTube video dropping later on today. Right. So look, I'm gonna just go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and get right into it. Um, Now look, right, we're gonna be talking about Naruto, right? Now look, for today's live, I want to give a huge shout out to the Most High in general for everything. I'm also giving a huge shout out to myself as well, for wanting to receive this good information and give out this good information as well. I'm also giving a huge shout out to everyone and to y'all that literally taking your daily out day to come rock with me, showing love and support. You feel me? I appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all so much more than love always deeply. I'm also sending up positive energy and good positive protection and good positive feeling towards everyone always deeply. Also, if you want to buy my ebook, you can. It's $10.90. Link is going to be in the description and in the comments. Let's go ahead and get more deep into the video / live. So look, right, Naruto. Let's talk about Naruto. I've talked about Naruto multiple times on my YouTube channel. The thing is with Naruto, right, how did he achieve becoming Hokage? Right, now Naruto, when he was growing up, he didn't really have any friends at first, right? People overlooked him. People didn't really respect him or whatever, right? Got bullied, right, etc., right? But what tended to happen is, right, he got in his group with Sasuke and Sakura / Kakashi. And those became his friends, right? Sasuke and Sakura became his friends. Later on, other of the ninjas became his friends as well. So Naruto slowly but surely started to become more popular. He started to also get stronger as well. And the thing is with Naruto, one of the main reasons why Naruto became Hokage is because he manifested. Naruto is one of the best animes to watch, if not the best anime to watch. The thing is with Naruto is, right, he manifested it. He said it over and over and over to himself, I'm going to be Hokage, I'm going to be Hokage. People around him didn't believe him. People around him didn't take him seriously. But he took himself seriously. He took what he was saying very seriously. What he is saying very seriously. He manifested it, right? It wasn't a shock that Naruto became Hokage. People was already like, yeah, he's gonna be the next. He's gonna be Hokage, right? Because he made it a part of his purpose. He made it a part of his destiny. He made it a part of his life that I'm gonna become Hokage, right? And he meant it, and he said it over and over and over. If you look in the anime, he said it multiple times. Another main reason why Naruto became Hokage was because he didn't let other people's opinions control him. Now, don't get me wrong, nobody's perfect. Naruto had moments where, sometimes other people's opinions would get to him. And that's happened to all of us, including myself. But the thing is, he took that pain and he channeled that energy and he turned it into positive energy. He turned it into inspiration. He turned it into going even harder. You know what I'm saying? Not to prove it to them truly, but it helped him become a better individual. You see what I'm saying? So with Naruto, what's up, Ben? So with Naruto, right? He channeled that energy, channeled that pain, and he turned it into positive energy. He used that energy as inspiration. He used that as drive to make him want to go even harder to become Hokage, right? And another main reason why he became Hokage was he's a very dedicated individual, right? He's a very dedicated individual, right? And the thing is that if I start going live consistently and I see you in here, I'll make you a moderator. But look, right? But I haven't been going live consistently recently, though. But look, so with Naruto, right? He put in the work. He's a very dedicated individual, right? And the thing is with Naruto is sometimes he would train for hours. He literally said this. And the thing is with Naruto is he spent a lot of his time alone. Do not get me wrong. He had Sasuke, Sakura, Team 7, other ninjas as well, right? But the thing is, right, he had a lot of alone time. He had a lot of time to reflect. And with that alone time, with that bored time, he used that to train. He used that to work on his shadow clones, etc. Naruto is consistently working on becoming the version of himself that he saw himself, becoming the version of himself that he wanted to become, right? So what you can take from this, right, I recommend you to go watch Naruto if you haven't. Even if you have watched it, I recommend you to watch it again. The thing is with Naruto is that Naruto is telling us, hey, you can become anything that you want to become. Look at me. Didn't start off with any friends, got picked on, people didn't believe in me, but over time, his work paid off. His manifesting paid off. People around him started to respect him more. People around him started to like him more. People around him started to look up to him and started to look at him to protect the village, right? Even the fifth Hokage, she was looking up to him like to help the village, right? And the thing is, don't let people's opinions make you think that, don't let people's opinions make you feel or make you think, etc., that you cannot do something, right? Naruto started off with no friends, really had really much of nobody, but he didn't let that stop him, right? So even if you are in the process of becoming something or becoming a better version of yourself, and you feel like you can't make it because you don't have a lot of support, be your support system. Do not expect people to support you. Naruto went a very long time before he really, like just really consistently got that support. You see what I'm saying? And the thing is with Naruto, right? What's one of his favorite quotes to say? Never give up, right? And that's one of my favorite quotes, if not my favorite quote of all time. Why did he always used to say that a lot? Because he was programming himself, hey, when times get rough, when we're feeling low on confidence, when we feel like we have nobody to turn to, we have ourselves. Never give up. And he used that phrase over and over and over, and that helped him become Hokage. Because even times when he felt like giving up, he still pushed forward. He continued to keep going. The universe tested Naruto. Naruto tested himself. Naruto said, hey, I want to become Hokage. Universe like, okay, bet, you can become Hokage. But first, before you become Hokage, you're going to have to go through this many obstacles. You're going to have to go through this many experiences. If you pass all these experiences, you will become Hokage. If you truly know within yourself that you will become Hokage, you will become Hokage. It was multiple times Naruto got tested if he really wanted to become Hokage, right? And the thing is that when he was getting tested, he continued to have faith in himself. He continued to tell himself, I'm going to become Hokage, right? A lot of times why people don't achieve their goals is because they're giving up, right? Just because you may not be able to see how close you are to your goals doesn't mean that you can't achieve your goals. You can achieve your goals. But if you give up, now you're farther away from your goals. You see what I'm saying? Right? So one of the main things with Naruto is another thing too about Naruto is, right? Naruto went through, what's up, Rose? Naruto went through a lot of what? Naruto went through a lot of pain, right? Naruto went through a lot of pain, right? You know what I'm saying? Lost his father, his mother, etc. People used to bully him. They didn't really have much of friends until later on, until he really met Team 7, right? Now here's the thing with the Naruto show, right? With the anime. If you notice, another thing with Naruto is Naruto always had a heart for others. What I mean by Naruto always had a heart for others is that even if nobody cared about him, even if nobody was willing to protect him, Naruto was there a lot to protect others. See what I'm saying? He even protected his teacher, even though his teacher was thinking about literally trying to kill him. If y'all remember, back in Naruto, the beginning of Naruto, his teacher, before he even met Kakashi, his teacher was literally about to kill him because he had the 9 tails in him. But what ended up happening is Naruto actually ended up saving him. And what did the teacher do? The teacher had a realization moment. Oh, dang, this kid is really different. This kid just saved my life and his. This kid deserves, to live his life and walk in his purpose just like everybody else, rather if he has a 9 tails or not in him. You see what I'm saying? People would judge Naruto. What a lot of people don't realize is Naruto represents being a chosen one, being a very different outside person, outside individual. The thing is with Naruto is that he's very different. He has a very different aura and energy to them. A lot of times people are trying to figure out, why am I alone all the time? Why am I alone so much? For a lot of individuals, you are very different. A lot of you are chosen. A lot of people are chosen ones. Maybe not everybody, but a lot of people are chosen ones. And Naruto is a representation, is an example of being a chosen one, right? You see what I'm saying? And here's the thing, bro. When you start to elevate more, when you start making more income, when you start bettering yourself, etc., people around you may start to have more respect for you, right? I'm going to tell you this now. It's imperative to know the difference between somebody who actually supports you and knowing the difference between somebody who sees something good going on in your life and they just want to be a part of that, or they want to maybe, try to destroy that, etc. And the thing is with Naruto is he put his purpose first, right? You see what I'm saying? Even though he's obviously, he likes women or whatever, he still put his purpose first. It's imperative and it's important to put your purpose first, right? Excuse me. I'm not saying you can't go talk to people or talk to women or men or whatever. Excuse me. I'm not saying that. But it's important and it's imperative to put your purpose first, right? When you put your purpose first, you will naturally attract the things that you want anyway, right? And the thing is with Naruto is Naruto has that drive. He has that fire in him, right? Naruto could have got his arm broken. He's still going to keep going. Why? Because it's that fire and it's that drive. Everybody has that drive, but a lot of times, a lot of us don't really tap into that drive enough, right? If you're somebody who works out or you play sports, you know what I'm talking about, right? It's that drive, it's that inner fire within you, right? You feel like quitting, but it's that voice or just that energy in you, like just, it still wants to keep going, right? A lot of people think, oh, bro, what's so special about working out? You're just working out, or you're just doing some push-ups, or you're just lifting, or whatever. You just went for a jog. The thing is, right, you have to somewhat have your mind right to even work out. Now, if you don't work out, I'm not saying that your mind isn't right, but what I'm saying is that you have to have your mind somewhat right to even work out. To work out, you have to be in mental toughness energy. What I mean by mental toughness energy, a lot of people think to work out you have to be in this discipline energy, but the thing is you have to be in a type of mental toughness energy. To work out consistently and do something that's painful or that's hurting you, but it's helping you get better, that's mental toughness, right? Let's say you told yourself, I'm gonna do 200 push-ups. You're on your 35th push-up, your arms are tired, your arms are burning. You take a break, you walk around for a few minutes. You go back to it again, your arms are sore, they're still burning, but you continue to keep going. That's the fire within you, right? It's been multiple times when Naruto's getting beat, losing in the fight. But he didn't let that stop him. He used his mental toughness and he continued to keep going. He continued to keep fighting. He continued to keep pushing. He didn't just let that stop him, all right? This is the thing. Another reason why Naruto is so powerful is because he transmutes energy. What I mean by he transmutes energy is he takes the energy and he changes the energy, right? If Naruto's losing in a fight, he'll channel that energy and make it to where he's getting more inspired, to where he's getting more fired up. And not just in Naruto, the anime, a bunch of other animes as well. They'll show you a character losing, especially a main character. If a main character is losing, a lot of times what a lot of main characters will do is they'll start to tap into that fire more. They'll start to tap into that spark more of like, I gotta do this. The time is now. I have to go even harder. I have to go to the next step. I have to walk up the next step of stairs. If not, then I just either stay here or whatever the case may be. And the thing is with Naruto is that he didn't give up, bro. Right? Whatever it is that you want to do, don't give up on it. If that's what you truly want to do, don't give up on it. Because you're closer to it when you don't give up. And the thing is, if you really know you got it, then you already got it, bro. It's just processing, right? A lot of times we get frustrated and we get upset because we don't have something that we want. But if you truly know that you have it, would you be upset? If you truly knew that you have it, how would you feel? You see what I'm saying? The thing is, bro, if you truly say you have something, then you truly have something. But I'll leave that's true. Why don't I have it right now? It's processing, but you still already have it, right? It's a difference between being in delusion and actually knowing something, actually knowing that you have what you say you have, right? And the thing about the anime Naruto as well, right, is that it talks a lot about solitude. It talks a lot about isolation. It talks a lot about how you can become stronger, more smarter, more sharper, more wiser through isolation, right? For an example, right, let's say you're at school, right? You have homework, but the teacher's telling you you have 30 minutes left of class. The teacher's like, hey, you guys can do your homework now. It's just one sheet of paper, front and back. You guys can finish it now in class, or you can do it later on your own time, whatever, right? But because you're hanging around your friends, you're having a good time, you're still starting on the homework, but you only get 3-4 questions done, but it's 20 questions. You only got like 3 done, right? But if you would have just, maybe went and sat with yourself, you probably could have maybe knocked it out and got it done instead of having to do it later. What I'm saying is that sometimes to level up, sometimes to get to where you're trying to get to, you may have to go into isolation mode. What I mean by isolation mode is you might have to get away from people. For an example, look at Naruto. When he was trying to tap into Sage mode, right? What happened? He got away from people. He got away from the Hidden Leaf Village, right? He went with the frogs. They was training him. He was tapping into the nature. He was tapping into the chi energy. He was tapping into his energy, right? So, you know, I recommend you to not be afraid of the alone time, being alone, right? Do not let social media fool you as if, it's cool to be around people. It really is, right? But it's also really cool to be alone too and really understand and understand yourself more on a deeper level. For Naruto to understand himself more, he had to go be alone, right? For Naruto to get stronger, he had to leave the village. He had to go with the frogs for him to tap into the sage mode, right? You see what I'm saying? And he could have been like, well, I'm not going to go because, I got to protect the village. But by him going, he came back even stronger. So in other words, he was able to protect the village even more stronger. In other words, he was able to protect the village more effectively, right? And, another thing is too, right, with Naruto, right, is that Naruto is clearly showing us, hey, even if people aren't confident in you, even if you aren't popular, even if you don't really have any support, right, you can still make it. What I mean by you can still make it is you can still have the life that you want. You can still have the lifestyle that you want. You can still achieve everything that you want to achieve. You can still be a higher version of yourself. Rather, if people see that version of you or not, it's not about. See, this is the thing too. This is another thing too that they talk about in Naruto, right? It's not just about if people see. It's not just about if people see your vision or if people believe in you or have hope in you or are inspired by you, etc. I know a lot of times we want family, friends, girlfriend, boyfriend, etc. to believe in us and to support us, but in reality, what it's about, one of the main things it's about is that do you believe in yourself? Not believe, but do you know in yourself? Are you really confident in yourself? Right? Because we can say we're very confident all day, but we get tested all the time. Right? It's not necessarily always about, well, oh, I'm not confident or I can't do it because these people said I couldn't do it. They might not see what you see. And then again, they might see what you see, but they might not want to tell you that, right? The thing is, people can see. Sometimes people may be able to see good things in you, but sometimes people may get in a low vibrational energy to where they don't want to actually help you achieve what you're trying to achieve, and that's fine, right? It's imperative to let people do what they want to do. People are going to do what they want to do regardless, right? And the thing is with Naruto is that one of the main reasons, bro, why Naruto is such a popular anime is because it's real, right? It's very real, right? Millions of people relate to Naruto. Millions of people relate to the anime. It's very different, right? A lot of animes in today have got inspired literally by Naruto, Jujutsu Kaisen, Demon Slayer, etc., right? And it's very spiritual, right? What a lot of people don't realize about Naruto is very spiritual, right? It's a lot of different things with Naruto. It's not just one plot. It's not just one thing. It's not just, the thing is with Naruto, right? If you notice in the anime, it's not just about some kid trying to become Hokage. There's multiple different genres and multiple different fonts. There's multiple different things in the show, right? Now, if they would have just made the show only about really just Naruto becoming Hokage, it still would have done good, but it wouldn't, it might not have been as good as it is today, right? They talk about multiple different things in the anime just besides Naruto becoming Hokage, right? And another thing too with Naruto, right, with the anime, right? Why is pain why is pain talked about so much in the anime? The reason why a lot of characters and why they're showing us pain so much, maybe so. One of the reasons why they're showing us pain so much in the Naruto anime is because pain can help you grow. Pain can help you become a better individual. But a lot of times when we go through experiences that we don't want to experience, a lot of times we let the experience control us. A lot of times we let the experience take over us. A lot of times we let the experience make us feel like we aren't worthy. You are worthy, right? A lot of guys don't feel worthy until they have a certain woman in their life, or until they have a certain amount of women in their life. A lot of women don't feel worthy until, they have a kid, or, they have a bunch of men in their life, or they have a certain man in their life, right? I'm giving examples. And the thing is that you are worthy. That's another reason why people's manifestations aren't working how they want them to work, is because you don't think that you are worthy. You don't think that you are good enough. You are worthy. Now, yes, you are worthy, but that doesn't mean let me just stop working on myself. No, we should consistently be working on ourselves. Even after Naruto became Hokage, he still continued to work on himself. He still continued to train. He still continued to help and train others. He still continued to have a positive mindset. Another thing too I want to touch base on as well with Naruto is, right, notice how Naruto has a positive mindset. He has positive energy, very high vibrational individual, right? Even when things wasn't going his way, even when things were hard, he would still keep a positive energy, right? Naruto would be in his room by himself, but he would still be positive. He's bored, he would be lonely, right? But he would still be positive. I don't know if you guys remember that clip, but if you guys remember that clip where like Naruto's in his room, he was by himself. It was kind of like a sad, lonely scene or whatever. He was in a room by himself, and he had, like, I guess got lonely or whatever. So he made like shadow clones, and he was talking to himself to the shadow clones, right? That scene right there shows. That's one of the that scene shows why Naruto became Hokage, why Naruto is so respected, etc. Why it showed that? Because it showed even though his mother isn't around, his father isn't around, people don't really respect him, doesn't really have any friends like that, not really popular, etc., wasn't as strong as he is now, he still continued to be positive, right? Even when he was going through hell, he continued to be positive, right? When he was talking to Gaara, after he had beat Gaara, and after Gaara and them had fought, what did he tell Gaara? He told Gaara, I know the feeling. And what did Naruto tell Gaara? It's unbearable, isn't it? It's unbearable. What unbearable basically means is it's so much to take in, so much to handle. It's so much to handle. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is that Naruto stayed positive even through the hell that he faced, even though the hell that he experienced, right? Another thing too with Naruto is he's very good at seeing the light in others, right? Sasuke had a very dark path, a very dark life in the beginning and in the middle, etc. But Naruto seen the good in him, right? Naruto seen the positive, the joyful side of Sasuke. But Naruto also seen the dark side of Sasuke as well. But Naruto did not let Sasuke's dark side overwhelm and override his positive side as well. One of the main reasons why Sasuke and Naruto are best friends is because Naruto sees both sides of Sasuke and accepts both sides of him, vice versa, etc. And another thing is too, right, with Naruto's a good character to really study, right? A lot of people don't like anime. A lot of people think anime is weird. A lot of people would actually enjoy anime, but they're too much in their ego and thinking that there's something wrong with watching it. The thing is, Naruto is a very good anime to watch and a very good character to study, right? If you're in a hard time right now or in a hard vibe right now, just trying to stay positive, I recommend you to watch Naruto. I'm not saying act like him. No, I recommend you to be yourself. But what I'm saying is you can study Naruto and, you can use some of the tools and some of the things he does to, to, stay positive, to, get back focused, right? You know what I'm saying? Another thing I'm going to touch base on as well, right? This isn't really going to be a long live. I'm going to end this live in a few minutes. But another thing I want to touch on too is, right, Naruto, if you notice something, right, Naruto wanted Sakura. Sakura didn't, like, really want him for real or whatever, right? And Naruto used to get rejected a lot, right? But what did he do? He continued to move forward. He continued to keep training. He continued to keep putting in the work, right? The thing is, Naruto went through a lot of hell. Naruto experienced a lot of bad things, right? He got called names, etc., right? So don't let people picking on you, or don't let people that don't see what you see, don't let you not having a lot of support make you think that you aren't worthy. You are worthy. Not because I said it, not because others said it. It's because that's the truth. That's what you truly are. And deep within you yourself, you already know that you are worthy. It didn't take me to say it. It didn't take anybody to say it. I reminded you. I may have reminded you, but you already know that you are who you are, right? You already know that you are worthy. So, and to be honest with you, there's no such thing as rejection, right? Rejection is not a real thing, right? People try to reject Naruto, told him you're not going to be Hokage. But guess what? Naruto still became Hokage. Why? Because he put in the work. He manifested it. High confidence within himself. High confidence within others. He worked hard, even when he didn't feel like it. Even when he was losing in battles, right? And a lot of people try to say like, oh, he got carried by Kurama. But the thing is, bros, is that Kurama didn't have to help Naruto. That's the thing. Kurama is kind of like an infinite being. Naruto could have died and then Kurama would just get reincarnated. You see what I'm saying? But why did Kurama help Naruto? Because Kurama seen the times. He's seen the lonely times. He's seen the rejection times. He's seen Naruto training. Dudes training for hours straight. Training alone. Putting in the work. Right? Naruto failed the exams 3 times. But guess what? He didn't let that stop him from becoming Hokage. In other words, he didn't let that stop him from fulfilling his goals and achieving his goals. Naruto is a perfect example of you can really do anything you want to do, literally. And don't focus too much on, well, how long is it going to take me to get there? Not once in the anime did you ever hear Naruto said, this is taking too long to become Hokage. I've been training for my whole life. Why am I still not Hokage? Naruto didn't focus on that. Naruto kept focusing on, let me get better so I can become Hokage. Let me keep getting better so I can keep becoming a Hokage. So whatever it is you're trying to do in life, keep focusing on getting better, right? I recommend you to try not to focus on the time. Oh, I've been doing this for years and years and years. Why am I still not at where I want to be at? Focus. Focus on the mission. What I mean by the mission is focus on your goal. Focus on your goals. That is going to get you to where you want to get to, etc. Right? The thing with Naruto is he wasn't focusing on how long it's going to take. He was just doing everything in his power to get himself to where he wanted to be. Right? And if you truly want something, no matter how long it takes, no matter if it takes you a long time, a short time, whatever the case may be, if you truly want it, you will get it. This live video isn't trying to motivate anybody, because motivation is not a real actual thing. This video is for guidance. This video is for inspiration, right? This video is to help myself and to help you as well, right? I make these videos for you guys and for myself as well, right? So what I want y'all to understand and understand is that you don't need support from everybody as well. You have more than enough support from yourself and God, the universe. You have more than enough support. Now, if other people come along the way and support you, that's good. That's very good. But what I'm saying is you do not need that support. I'm not saying do not be grateful for that support. But what I'm saying is you do not need that support. The only 2 things that you need in life and that you will ever need in life, truly, is yourself and the universe. You and God. That's literally it. You feel me? Literally it. But I definitely recommend y'all to go watch Naruto. Definitely recommend y'all to go rewatch Naruto or go rewatch some clips or something, because it's a lot of good information on Naruto. And if y'all go look on my channel, I made a video not too long ago breaking down Naruto and breaking down other characters as well, right? And how Naruto is actually related to the Nunakai, right? The Nunakai goddesses and gods, how it's related to spirituality, etc., right? Also made a video not too long ago decoding and breaking down information about Sasuke. So in this live, I know I talked a lot about Naruto, but if you want to hear like me breaking down and decoding things about Sasuke, you can. I made a YouTube video on it not too long ago. Y'all can go check that out if you would like. And yeah, man, I know I haven't like been live on here consistently in a minute, but I might start going back live consistently, so y'all might start seeing me go live more. Also, like I said, to the person who wanted me to make them a moderator, actually, never mind. I don't think I'm gonna make them. Actually, I'm not gonna make them a moderator. Never mind, cause they was trolling or whatever. But yeah, though. But also to the people who actually want to be an actual moderator, right? To be a moderator, you have to be consistent, right? Because you're a moderator, right? So if you want to be a moderator, you have to be consistent. But not just you, I have to be consistent as well. Maybe so, right? Respectfully. So if I start back going live consistently, I may start having moderators to be a moderator, just being consistent, and just doing, like just muting the trolls, and I think that's really about it, to be honest. Or like, like you can ask the chat like, hey, do y'all want to talk about this, this and that, different like spiritual topics, stuff like that. But look, man, this live will be getting uploaded to my YouTube either sometime today or sometime tomorrow. I got y'all with a YouTube video coming out later today or sometime later tonight. And I love y'all, man, so much more to love always deeply. Also, if you want to ask me any other questions, right, you can either comment on one of my videos, or you can just DM me on my Instagram at humble ugly 2 times. And I catch y'all females and males on the next one, man.